at the service line in a long time as a hit comes, and it should stay in bounds, and it does.
On the serve, dug out by Bishop. This to the middle, and slamming one home.
Serves over, dug out by Brodzinski. Jones now an attack by Dylan Miller, killed good.
And free ball to the crossover. Eilertson will get the pass for Hawley, set up left side. Rusted down with the kill.
Set it up, Bostena left side. Big kill blocked at the net, kept alive by the Greyhounds.
So Jones setting across court. Here's Sip with a right-handed kill. The attempt is in.
And a serve goes to Kiera Johnson, a libero, but mishandles it. It's an ace.
Jensen Richmond to Crockett. Crockett able to get it over. This one comes to the middle again. Cope gets the kill.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome back here to West Fargo High School. More coverage of the EDC Volleyball Tournament on yourliveevent.com. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for being with me as it's a championship semifinal matchup. The winner of this one will be put into the state, will be a state qualifier, but also will play for the EDC championship and the number 1 seed going into the tournament next week. They would play for that tomorrow. The Fargo South Bruins have had a stretch here where they have not gone to the state tournament. It's been since 2014, and in that stretch, they've progressively gotten better. They've started with this group of seniors. They have not had to play in the qualifying matches. They got a chance to host a quarterfinal match earlier this week, which was the first time for a long time. They made it all the way to a state qualifier last season, and now they'd like to get over that hump and go on to the state volleyball tournament. Well, for the West Fargo Packers, they've had plenty of experience in the state volleyball tournament, and they would like to get a trip back there, and it would start with a win here today in this EDC semifinal matchup. This is coverage of the EDC Volleyball Tournament on yourliveevent.com. We're going to take a break. We'll come back to tell you how the first 2 matches have gone today. This is Volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
DJ Coulter through American Family Insurance provides all of our insurance needs. We have both vehicles through him. We have our house coverage through him. We have an umbrella through him. We're with another large insurance provider for 20 years, and to make a change was a very big deal to us. DJ himself sat down with my husband and I and went through all of our policies, everything that we were looking to switch. I would certainly recommend the DJ Coulter Agency as they are so helpful. If I have a question and I call, someone actually answers the phone. I send an email and I get a response promptly. If I want a one-on-one meeting with anyone, they will meet with us, and DJ will meet with you as well. Plus, I love how they give back to the community. My family, my children play a lot of sports. No matter what event we go to, you are going to see the DJ Coulter Agency name there, and that shows how they give back to the community in which they serve, and I love that.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, and it is a state qualifying championship semifinal matchup here on yourliveevent.com. Here's how the first 2 matches of the day have gone. Davies eliminating West Fargo Horace in straight sets, 25-19, 25-12, 25-20, 26-24, So Davies will play at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning in a state qualifying match against the loser of this matchup here tonight. So that will be tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And then the winner of this match will play in the EDC Championship at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Also, if you win here, you are automatically a state qualifier. So that is something to keep in mind as well going into this matchup. It was Red River over Shanley in 4 sets, 25-15, 24-26, 27-25, 25-18. So the 1 o'clock state qualifying match will feature Red River, and the loser of our next semifinal match, which will be with Cheyenne and Fargo North, Chase Miller will be on the call on that one. So Chase Miller has bookended our broadcast of volleyball here today, as we'll have more coverage coming your way tomorrow from the EDC Volleyball Tournament. Let's take another break here on our pregame show. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, the the Fargo South Bruins, the number 2 seed in this EDC tournament, won the EDC. They finished second in the EDC with a 19-3 record, 25-7 overall, as the West Fargo Packers, 18-4 overall, are in the EDC, 24-9 overall. The Packers were the 3 seed, and they defeated Red River in 4 sets. Well, the Fargo South defeated Shanley in 3 sets. These two teams met just once, and that was in a 2-point match that happened back on September 22nd. It was Fargo South getting the win in straight sets, 27-25, 25-19, 25-20. So it was a close, hard-fought 3 sets between these two teams. West Fargo has been playing some great volleyball here in the final month of the season. They won 6 straight matches, lost to Cheyenne in 4 sets, bounced back with a win against Red River. They actually beat Red River to end the regular season, and then beat Red River in the quarterfinal round of the EDC Volleyball Tournament. So West Fargo has really been playing some good volleyball. Not that Fargo South hasn't. Fargo South won their last 3. In fact, of their last 7, they won 6. Their only loss went in 4 sets to Cheyenne. Again, a straight set win for them in the quarterfinals Tuesday against Shanley. Let's take another break here on our pregame show. More coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney Wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
EDC Volleyball coverage is right here on YourLiveEvent.com. This broadcast on Your Live Event is made with special arrangements with the North Dakota High School Activities Association Board of Directors. We'd like to thank the EDC for allowing us to come out here, the Activity Association for allowing us to come out here, all the hospitality we've seen through our first day at the neutral site of this EDC volleyball tournament, and of course our ADs who let us come out to their schools to broadcast the quarterfinal round, which of course is always played at the higher seed. We did have coverage earlier today of the 11B state championship game, and it was Velva defeating Central Cass 22-20. New Salem in overtime defeated Cavalier 28-26 in the 9B championship. Right now North is playing against Jamestown. We'll try to get you an update on that score with the day at the Dakota Bowl 30 topping off with it is going to be Century against Shanley. So a lot of events going on here today as the fall sports season wraps up. Let's take another break here on our pregame show. More volleyball next on YourLiveEvent.com.
DJ Coulter through American Family Insurance provides all of our insurance needs. We have both vehicles through him. We have our house coverage through him. We have an umbrella through him. We're with another large insurance provider for 20 years, and to make a change was a very big deal to us. DJ himself sat down with my husband and I and went through all of our policies, everything that we were looking to switch. I would certainly recommend the DJ Coulter Agency, as they are so helpful. If I have a question and I call, someone actually answers the phone. I send an email and I get a response promptly. If I want a one-on-one meeting with anyone, they will meet with us, and DJ will meet with you as well. Plus, I love how they give back to the community. My family, my children play a lot of sports. No matter what event we go to, you are going to see the DJ Coulter Agency name there, and that shows how they give back to the community in which they serve, and I love that.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, West Fargo against Fargo South. The Bruins are going to be the home team on the scoreboard, though West Fargo is playing here at home. Let's get a chance now to meet our starting lineup. So we will start with the West Fargo Packers. Again, the visitors on the scoreboard. It'll be number 1, Olivia Peterson. Number 2, Raina Fiakovsky. Number 9, Ellie McIntosh. Number 11, Allie Halverson. Number 18, Grace Weary. Number 28, Olivia Soni. And number 32, Riley Gassetti. That is Peterson, McIntosh, Halverson, Weary, Sony, and Gassetti for the West Fargo Packers. The Packers, the number 3 seed into this EDC volleyball tournament. On their season, they're 24-9 overall, 18-4 in the EDC. They're coached by head coach Kelsey Titus. Now for the Fargo South Bruins, it will be Amelia Hawley, number 1, Madison Jackson, number 3, Emma Dalby, number 5, Genevieve Gard, number 7, number 8, Talon Hoffert, the freshman who's been in the rotation, will get the start here today, and then Tegan Mallow, number 19. Peyton Wegleitner is the head coach for the Fargo South Bruins. They are 25-7 overall, 19-3, and EDC volleyball play here this season. They are the number 2 seed in the EDC volleyball tournament. So we have a 2 seed against a 3 seed to play for a state qualifying spot, as well for a chance tomorrow to try to be the number 1 team out of the EDC come state tournament time next week. That has been our starting lineups, and that is it for our pregame show. We'll be back with First Serve when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
And we are back here on YourLiveEvent.com. It is the first championship semifinal of the EDC Volleyball Tournament, Fargo South against West Fargo. Winner on to state, on to the EDC Championship match, which will be played tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Of course, we'll have that on YourLiveEvent.com. Fargo South, the number 2 seed. West Fargo, the number 3 seed. It was a 2-point match at West Fargo that at South that the Bruins won in straight sets. That seems like an eternity ago with the amount of volleyball you're able to squeeze in over the course of your season. And the officials will be checking lineups before they allow liberos to come in. Amelia Holly, the libero, will come in for Fargo South. And Fiakuski, the libero, will come in for the West Fargo Packers. And Olivia Soini will serve first to get things started. And here we go. This one set up to the near side. Over on the hit for Olivia Abel. Now teed up, hammered down, and a kill comes for Grace Weary, and West Fargo scoring first. They take the 1-0 advantage. Soini ready for the next serve. This one is dug out by guard, hammered through a block, picked up by Soini. Bump set by Fiakuski near side, and it will be cleared by Gassetti, and she'll get a kill. Packers out to a quick 2-0 start. Next serve. Dug by Holly. Set to the front, into a block. Nice recovery by guard. Over to the near side. Abel will get it over. Started by Fiakuski. Works to the left side through a block. And it'll be a violation in the front row against Fargo South. And Fargo South falls behind 3-0. Soini serve, and it'll be an ace. Guard tried to dig it out, and it got by her, 4-0. And a quick start for West Fargo here in set one. Serve from Soini. This one dug out by guard, picked up at the circle, on to the near side, and goes long. It's Olivia Abel with the hitting error. And that is 5 quick points for Fargo South. Rather, for West Fargo against Fargo South, and the Packers playing at their home court. Even though it is a neutral site, they are the home team hosting this season. It'll be an ace. Soini gets an ace, 6 straight for the Packers here in set one, and South wants to take a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Carrie Hepper. Rodeo takes confidence. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, 6-0 West Fargo leads Fargo South in the EDC Championship semifinals and a state qualifier here in the EDC Volleyball Tournament at West Fargo. Remember, if you win this one, you're on to the championship, but more importantly, you're on a state. After that, it's just fighting for seeding, but at least you get that state qualifying out of the way as Olivia Soini will serve out of this timeout. She has served to 6 straight points for her Packers. As hit near side, Olivia Abel can't clear the net. 7 straight points right now for the Packers, and they're going to make a rotational change. Celia Gigasberg will come in and will go on as the near side hitter in the place of Olivia Abel, who has just struggled out of the gate for Fargo South. Serve received by Guard to the right side. Hit comes down, dug out by Fia Kuski. Set over to the near side, and it will be a kill for Riley Gassetti. 8-0 West Fargo's lead. Soini's serve off the hands of Guard in the front row, near side, hammered down, picked up by Fia Kuski, and that was a hard hit by Dalby, and West Fargo extends the rally onto the near side, hit by Gigasberg's across, set to the left side. This one is over to McIntosh off a block. They'll try again, this time near side, and it comes through for Gassetti. Off a block, dug out at the circle, set to the left side. It is over for Halverson, but becomes a point for the Bruins. That ends that 8-0 scoring run to begin set 1. Marissa Wachala will come in for the Bruins. Wachala will serve. Set up front, off a block, and another point for South. That will be a block for Madison Jackson. Back-to-back points for the Bruins. They are down 8-2. Wachala's serve again. Bump set to the left side. Comes to Gassetti across. This one will be dug out by Wachala. Put down on a hit that comes right back over. That was a hard hit for Dalby. And a kill for Dalby this time. 8-3. After falling behind 8-0, South has rattled off 3 straight points here in set 1. Wachala serve. Pass comes in the back row. Bump set over to the left side. Over for Halverson. Set near side off a block for Gigasberg's hit. Set right side this time. Punch across by Genevieve Guard, Emma Dalby. Gassetti will put it down, finds the back right corner. That is her 3rd kill of the first set. 9-3 advantage for the Packers. Halverson serving for the Packers. Ball near side. Dalby puts it down. It is dug out by Soini. Near side, Gassetti's hit, dug out by Holly. Set comes over. Gigasberg will get it over. Dug out by Soini. Bump set left side, and it's cleared by Peterson. Long rally here in set 1. Ball finesse through, and a kill for Fargo South, and it's Emma Dalby with her 3rd kill. 10-3 is our score in set, 9-4 is our score in set 1. Nina Majedic will serve. Dug out on the near side. Put up. Finesse through. There to get the dig is Majedic into a block. Hit by Majedic again. Bump set near side. Genevieve Guard will get it over, but it goes long. And a point for West Fargo. 10-3 the Packers lead. 10-4 the Packers lead. And it's Reina Fiakuski serving. Dug out in the back row by Wachala. Comes up near side. Through for Genevieve Guard. And a kill for guard. It's 10-4. Excuse me, 10-5. Tegan Malo will come in the front row for the Bruins. Emma Dalby will come back to serve. Serve Dalby. Dug out on the far side by Peterson. Comes back to Peterson. She will clear it over. Off the hands of Majetic. Bump set to the near side. Guard off a block, and it's out of play. Guard knew it as soon as she hit it. The Bruins were down 6-0 early. They now trail by 4. It is 10-6. Serve from Dalby. Dug by Peterson. Picked up at the circle by Soini. Finessed over the defense by the Packers, and it was mishandled. 11-6. West Fargo's lead is at 5. Kira Cepeda will serve. Played on the near side by Wachala. Comes back center circle. Majetic will clear. Dug by Fiakuski at the circle. It's Soini and through on a hit. McIntosh the kill. 12-6. West Fargo has doubled up. Fargo South, EDC semifinal matchup tonight on yourliveevent.com. And service error. This one will go long. Cepeda with the service error. And a point for the Bruins. It is 12-7. Madison Jackson will serve for the Bruins. Bumped on the near side, picked up at the circle, teed up and through on a hit. Allie McIntosh, another kill. 13-7. West Fargo South has been able to get side outs. They just have not been able to have long extended trips at the service line. As serving is serving is Peterson. And this one is cleared across by guard. Cepeda will dig it out. Ball to the left side, and hit comes over, but it is out of bounds, and it's a point for the Bruins. 13-8 the score. Abel will come into the front row for the Bruins. Guard will serve for the Bruins. Bumps it on the near side. Set over to the left side. Halverson across, and a violation called up front against Fargo South, and it's 14-8. Ellie McIntosh just served. Grace Weary into the front row for the Packers. Dug by Holly, picked up at the circle, set to the right side, and this one is put down by Tegan Malo. 14-9 the score. And here comes Amelia Holly. Serve for Holly. Dug out by Peterson. Bump set to the left side. Finds Halverson across. Received by guard. Up into a block. Guard will set it. Comes set by Jackson. Near side off a block. And I believe it is Grace Weary. It is 15-9. 6-point lead again for West Fargo. West Fargo scored 6 straight points to start this match, and they have not trailed since then. As Olivia Soini back up to the top of the service rotation for West Fargo, up to serve, and it's a service error. Score 15-10. Wisha Wachala will come in and serve for the Bruins. Started by Peterson, set to the left side. Gassetti through, and it's out of play. So 15-11 now the score. Amelia Holly serve. Received by Halverson, put into a block, bumped by Fiakuski, set to the near side. Halverson again, and it's Allie Halverson the kill, 16-11. It's been a fast match so far with scoring. And it's Allie Halverson to serve. Dug by Holly. Set to the right side, hammered down, overpass, dug out of the net. No, it won't be. Point for the Bruins, 16-12 there within 4. That's the closest they have come after falling behind early, 6-0. Nina Majedic will serve for Fargo South. On to the near side off a block from Gassetti. They'll try again. They'll come over to Peterson. Peterson doesn't clear the net. And now Fargo South was down 6-0. They are now down 16-13. Dug by Fiakuski, picked up at the circle, teed up, and down is Grace Weary for the kill. 17-13 the score. Raina Fiakuski now serving, and this one goes long. 17-14 the score. And Tegan Malo serving for the Bruins. Actually, excuse me, that Malo checked in. Dalby's the one who's serving. Bump set by guard, picked up by Jackson through a block, and they're going to call a violation on West Fargo. So now the Bruins down by 2. It was 8 straight to start the set, not 6 straight, 8 straight to start the set for West Fargo. So the Bruins have been behind right off the gate as Peterson into a block. This one was recovered. They will try again. This time near side, Gassetti's hit, played by Majedic. Bump set will reel it in. Cleared across by Fargo South. Teed up, finesse through the defense, picked up by guard, comes back over to guard, and she will set it across. 17-15 our score here in set 1, EDC Championship Semifinals on YourLiveEvent.com, and a good block for guard and a point for the Bruins. 17-16, and West Fargo wants a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
17-16, Fargo South was down 8-0. They've now pulled it within a point. Emma Dalby serving. This one will be received by Halverson, through on a hit, dug out by Majedic, bump set to the near side. Guard will get it over, but it hits the antenna. Packers will get the point, 18-16, their lead. Garza-Peda will serve for West Fargo. And the officials first doing a check of the net before the serve. So the line judge coming down to make sure the antenna is straight after it took that hit. Cepeda serve goes across. Dug out by Wachala. Set to the near side. Guard gets it over. Point for the Packers. For the Bruins. They pull within one of the Packers, 18-17. And now Madison Jackson serving. Picked up by McIntosh, put through on a hit. Dug out by Majedic, onto the near side, over for guard. Fiakuski will pick it up. Set to the left side. Peterson gets it over. Majedic the dig. Set right side, and that will be Taylon Hoffert with the kill. 18-18, we are tied. How about that? Fargo South down 8-0. They have now tied this set up 18 apiece. Serve from Jackson. Bump by Peterson. Down on a hit. McIntosh the kill. 19-18. West Fargo gets the tiebreaker. And it's Olivia Peterson serving. And this one goes long. 19-all. So this match has now been made a whole lot smaller. Now it's a 6-point match. First to get 6 would win it, as Genevieve Gard will serve for the Bruins. Tegan Malo back into the front row. Serve from Gard. Dug near side. Set comes all the way over and put across on a hit from Halverson, and a point for West Fargo. 2019 for the Packers. Ellie McIntosh will serve for West Fargo. Dug by Gard. Reeled back in play by Jackson. Cleared by Fargo South. Set up center of the net, and right through the block is Grace Weary. 21-19 West Fargo. Next serve for Ellie McIntosh. Dug by Gard. Set by Jackson. Through on the hit for Giggisburg. It was Giggisburg on the hit. They'll set again. Comes over to the right side and hit long for Hoffert. 22-19 Packers lead. And Fargo South wants a timeout. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
22-19, West Fargo leading Fargo South. The EDC Championship semifinals and a state qualifier here on yourliveevent.com. Game 3 of 4. Chase Miller will take over here for the final match. West Fargo, Fargo North, and the other side of the brackets. 8 straight points to start out this set for West Fargo. Fargo South came all the way back to tie it at 18. It's now been a 4-1 scoring run here for the Packers. Ellie McIntosh will serve out of this timeout. And an ace! Big way to respond for the Packers, 23-19. Next serve for McIntosh. Dug by Gard. Picked up by Jackson. Finessed over and pulled out of the net. And it's going to be cleared across by McIntosh. Set to the near side. Giggisburg down on the kill. Giggisburg the kill. Makes it 23-20. Raina Fiakovsky will come back in for West Fargo. Amelia Holly serving, one libero to another on that serve. Set left side through the block, and a kill for Ellie McIntosh, for Allie Halverson. 24-20, and now West Fargo is serving set point here in set 1. Olivia Sony serving set point for the Packers. Started by Gard. Bump set, goes to the far side. Hoffert through, picked up by Fiakovsky. Set to the near side. Gassetti's hit, picked up by Holly. Long pass to Giggisburg. She will get that one across. Next point for the Packers, wins it, and Holly, an overpass, pulled out of the net. Giggisburg gets it over, but it's out of play, and West Fargo takes set 1 here in the EDC semifinals. 24-20 is the final score. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Trace Tisburn. I'm confident on the stage, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, West Fargo takes set one, 25-20 against Fargo South. It's a 3 versus 2 seed here in the semifinals of the EDC Volleyball Tournament. So 25-20, our first set score. West Fargo scored the first 8 points of that set. Fargo South will be serving first. It's a libero, Amelia Hawley. Again, if you lose this match, you're not done. Your season isn't over. You're playing a state qualifier. You win, you're on to state in the championship match here in the region. Ball set near side, off a block, and it stays in. A point for Fargo South. Gigasberg on the block. 1-0 Fargo South. Next serve. Bumped on the near side, picked up by Soini, and it's finessed through by Grace Weary. And just like that, we're tied at 1-1. Allie Halverson serving for West Fargo, and it's into the net. Service error point for the Bruins, 2-1. Marissa Wachala will come in her rotational spot and serve for Fargo South. Off a block, and that is Guard with the block. Strike that, that's Emma Dalby with the block. 3-1 Fargo South. It was a 3-set win in the 2-point match in the regular season for Fargo South. But it was all 3 sets were closely contested as the ball left side hit through a block and it comes out of play. Olivia Peterson will get the point for West Fargo, and that makes it 3-2. Raina Fiakovsky serving. And the Bruins will pick up another point here, their lead at 4-2. Nina Majetic will come in for the Bruins and will serve. And it's a service error. 4-3. Kiara Cepeda will come in for West Fargo and will serve. Played by Holly. Set to the right side, off a block that comes out of play. Dalby was able to get that hit off the block, and it comes out of play. Point Bruins, 5-3. Dalby back to serve. Tegan Malo into the front row for Fargo South. Here comes the serve. This one is dug out, put up front, and stays in play. Ellie McIntosh the kill. 5-4. Olivia Peterson will serve for the Packers. Bumped on the near side by Wachala. Off a block from guard. She'll recover. Jackson will set. This one to Hoffert. Rather to Malo, and it will come right back over here. 5-4. The Bruins lead this set. They trail the match 1-0, make that 6-4. And Genevieve Gard the kill. It is 6-4. Talon Hoffert will come into the front row for the Bruins. Madison Jackson will serve for Fargo South. The serve, bumped by Cepeda. To the far side, Peterson the hit for Halverson. Off a block from Malo. And a point and a side out for the Bruins. Jackson serve. Dug out by Cepeda. Picked up at the circle. Near side through on the hit. Dug by Majetic. Bump set up front, and it was mistimed on the hit for Ellie McIntosh. McIntosh was kind of thinking on the next hit. The eyes got wide as there was just open space all around her, and just hit it off the side of her hand. So a point for South as Madison Jackson back to the service line. The Bruins trying to tie up this match. Received on the near side by Peterson. Set comes over for Halverson. Received by Gard, works its way back to Gard. She'll get it over. Hit by Halverson. Put up front and through on a hit for McIntosh. Bump set from Majetic, goes to Gard. Gard puts it down, picked up by Fiakovsky. Reeled back in and cleared across for Olivia Peterson. Packers lead 8-4. Put over on the set. Dug out by Jackson. Hit by Majetic, comes to Gard, off a block. And a point for West Fargo. I think it was McIntosh on the block. And a point for the Packers. They trail 8-5. Grace Weary to serve. McIntosh to serve. Dug by Majetic. Set to Gard, off a block, picked up by Holly. They'll try again, this time to Hoffert, and Hoffert a kill. Talon Hoffert makes it 9-5. Fiakovsky back in for the Packers. Genevieve Gard will come out to serve. Gard serves. Received by Peterson to the near side off a block. It is recovered by Weary. Bump set far side, comes to Halverson off a block. Hit by Halverson. Set comes from Schoene, back to Halverson through a block. Picked up by Holly to the near side, and that is put across by Gigesberg. Set left side. Halverson will hit it through. Dug by Holly. Set to Gigesberg and picked up by Fiakovsky. Long rally put right over, picked up by Jackson. Bump set to Hoffert through the block and picked up yet again by Halverson. Packers down by 4. They lead the match 1-0 here in the EDC semifinals. Hoffert's hit, dug by Fiakovsky. Set comes over, and it's a point for the Packers. Grace Weary will get the kill, and that one may have gone long, but Holly took a stab at it, couldn't get a full hit. 9-6. And Olivia Soini will serve. Serve is over. Bump set to the near side. Gigesberg clears it over. Dug out by Halverson. Teed up, and another kill comes from Weary. 9-7. Packers within 2. Soini serve. And stays in, it's an ace. 9-8. Packers within 1. Soini's serve, dug by guard. Jackson will set. Giggisburg through, and a kill for Sela Giggisburg. 10-8 to score. And it's up to Amelia Holly now serving. Her turn at the back line for Fargo South. Comes over, dug by Fiakovsky. Through a hit off the hands of guard and into the stands. 10-9 the score. And it's Allie Halverson serving for West Fargo. Halverson's serve, received by guard. Set over to Dalby. Dalby gets it over. Works its way over to Peterson. Peterson's ball is played by guard and in the front row. Dug out by Hoffert, reeled back in by Madison Jackson, but they were out of hits. So that will tie things up at 10. 10-10 our score in set 2. So now it's a race to 15. Allie Halverson serve, and it's an ace. Giggisburg mistimed it. Packers take the lead, 11-10, and I believe that will be the Packers' first lead. It is. Serve from Halverson, and rotational violation for Fargo South. Someone was out of position. Automatic point for West Fargo, 12-10. The Bruins were out of rotation. The Packers lead 12-10. Serve from Halverson. Picked up near side, threw on a hit played by Fiakovsky. Ball comes over to Peterson. Dug out by Jackson. Over to Giggisburg, off a block. Giggisburg one-hands it, and it's cleared across by guard. Fargo South extends the rally onto the near side, put over by Gassetti, dug by guard, set from Jackson to Dalby, picked up by Fiakovsky. Gassetti tees it up, hit through by Weary, and another kill for Grace Weary. 13-10. Packers are rolling here in set 2. Halverson has had a long trip here at the service line. Giggisburg receives to Jackson to Hoffert. Dug by Fiakovsky at the circle, set left side, and a kill for Olivia Peterson. Since that 10-10 tie, it's been 4 straight for West Fargo. Fargo South wants a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
14-10, West Fargo leads Fargo South, set 2 of the EDC Semifinals on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us here. So far today, Davies, Red River, both victorious. They will play in state qualifiers tomorrow. Winner here qualifies for state, plays for the EDC Championship tomorrow afternoon. Allie Halverson will stay out here to serve. Dug by guard at the circle, teed up, down on a hit, dug by Fiakovsky, set to the near side, and this one will be dug out by Holly. Comes to Giggisburg, across, nice dig for Peterson, and finessed over the net by Peterson. Set to the right side, Hoffert's hit goes long, another one for the Packers. 15-10 their lead. They won the first set 25-20, and the impressive part of that one was not, well, West Fargo obviously winning is always, anytime you win it's impressive, but the fact that Fargo South had to overcome an early 8-0 deficit. Serve across from Allie Halverson. Jackson will set, comes to Hoffert. Hoffert hits it through. Fiakovsky receives. Set to the left side and threw on a hit from Peterson. Violation at the line on the Packers. On the Bruins. Point Packers. 16-10 their lead. Dug out by guard, works its way over to Gigasberg, who will get it across. Dug by Fiakovsky, set up by Soini, and right by the libero Hawley. 17-10. Packers lead, and another timeout, Fargo South. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
(17-10). West Fargo leads in set 2. They are 8 points away from a 2-0 lead and a trip on to the EDC Championship match and a trip on to the state volleyball tournament. Hawley receives the serve, teed up for Dalby, off a block, picked up by guard. Set comes over. Gigasberg clears it across. Set from Soini, off a block, and it is dug out by Soini. Over to the near side, Gassetti the kill. 18-10. West Fargo is dialed in here in set 2. Olivia Abel will come in for the Bruins. Abel started in that first set, struggled, was lifted for Gigasberg. Now Gigasberg will be lifted, and they'll swap positions. Received by guard, set to the right side. Hofford gets it over. Fiakovsky the big dig. Reeled back in by Soini and cleared across. Started by Hawley, picked up at the circle, finessed over by Dalby, picked up by Fiakovsky and over for Peterson. And a violation on Fargo South again, 19-10. Allie Halverson has been serving for a long stretch here. That is 11 straight points for the West Fargo Packers. Set to the near side, across on the hit, picked up by Fiakovsky. Set left side, over for Peterson, dug out by Jackson. Comes to Hawley, dump set, Hawley will clear. Set near side, Gassetti keeps it in play. And now West Fargo has doubled up Fargo South. It is 20-10. Serve for Halverson. To the near side, Hofford across. Dug out by Soini. Bump set comes over, cleared for Halverson. Set up, through for Dalby. Nice dig for Halverson. Comes over, and it's cleared across by Gassetti. Now picked up at the circle, set to the near side, and finally that ends the scoring run. And it'll be Olivia Abel who ends that long scoring run, makes it 20-11. Abel gets the kill, and now Fargo South got some ground they need to really make up. Marissa Wachala will serve. Goes across. And dug out by Hawley. Over for Abel. Received by Halverson. Back over. Peterson over. Received by Abel. Put up to Dalby. Dalby gets it down. Dug out by Soini. Bump set near side. Gassetti gets it over. Dug by Hawley. 20-11. Fargo South trailing by 9. And it's cleared across again by the Packers. Set right side. Through for Dalby. Off the hands of Halverson. Across for Peterson. EDC Championship semifinals, and a block for Gassetti. 21-11. Packers regain their 10-point lead. They are 4 points away for a trip, from this set. Raina Fiakuski serves. Overpass, put right over by Jackson. Nice reaction coming at the other end for the Packers. Through for Dalby, and a kill for Emma Dalby. 21-12 the score. Jedic will serve. At the circle, picked up, finessed over, dug out, set up for Dalby. Dalby gets it in, but it's out of play. 22-12 Packers. Garris Apeda will come in for the Packers. 3 points away from a 2-0 lead. Started in the back row by Jackson, set to the right side, through on a hit, and it's a point for the Bruins as Dalby gets the kill. 22-13. Tegan Malo into the front row for the Bruins. Emma Dalby back to serve. Serve for Dalby, dug out by Fiakuski. Put up and through on a hit. Played by Dalby. Comes over to Jackson, and Jackson will clear. Set to the near side, off a block, dug by Cepeda. This time it will go to Peterson. Peterson gets it over, dug by Guard. To the back row, hit comes through, and it stays in play. Dalby the kill. 22-14 the score. Dalby up to serve again. Over to the near side, Peterson through a block, dug by Guard. Set back to Guard, and Guard gets it down, dug by Fiakuski. Bump set comes over, cleared for Halverson. Picked up at the circle, and Dalby clears the hit and gets the kill. 22-15 the score. South trying to mount this comeback, and it'll be with Emma Dalby at the service line. Bump set comes over to Peterson. Peterson over, low hit by Dalby. Back in from Jackson, put across the with Chawla, and back over for South off a block, and another one for South. Tegan Malo the block. 22-16 the score, and West Fargo wants a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology.
Emma Dalby to serve for the Bruins. Bruins on a run here, down 22-16. Peterson off a block, Malo the block, and 22-17. Dug out by Peterson. Soini will set it up, comes over. Dug by Majetic to the near side and through on the hit. That was a good hit for Guard. Defense responds. They'll try it again. Malo over the defense. Fargo South was once down by 10. They now trim it to 4. Serve from guard. Put across by Soini. Majetic responds. Hit off the top of the net, and a point for the Packers. 23-18. A good run, though, by Fargo South. They don't have a lot of room for error right now. It's Olivia Peterson for the Packers. Dug out by Majetic to the near side. Guard gets it through for a point. 23-19. Talon Hoffer in for the Bruins will take the spot of Marissa Wachala. It's Madison Jackson serving. Picked up at the circle, on to the near side, off a block. Dug out by Soini. On to the near side, this one will come over. And a kill for guard, 23-20. Both teams now into the 20s here in set 2. Serve from Jackson, received by Cepeda. Teed up, finessed over. Picked up by Jackson, comes over on a hit for guard. Good dig by Fiakuski, and unable to clear is Halverson. 23-21, Bruins within 2, and West Fargo wants another timeout. The Packers led by 10. In fact, they led by 11. That lead now trimmed to 2. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
And neighbors, thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Fargo South down by 11, now within 2. 23-21, set 2 of the EDC Championship semifinals. Madison Jackson up to serve. Put through on a hit, goes long, and West Fargo trying to make the case for a tip. It was not tipped. 23-22. First set, which Fargo South lost, they were down 8-0, and they cut it to 5. They were down 11. They've cut it to 1. Cepeda picks it up, teed up, through the block, recovered again. Soini will try again. Set from Fiakuski, cleared across. Jackson up to Malo. This one in front of the net and put down by Hoffert. Fargo South was down 21-10. They have now tied it at 23. Cepeda receives the serve. Set comes over to Halverson. Halverson recovers. Soini, this time on the near side, and it comes over for Ellie McIntosh. 24-23. And Weary is going to serve for the Packers, and this would be set points. Guard through the block, and we're tied again. Fiakuski back in for the Packers. Guard will serve. We'll now have extra points. The first to take a 2-point lead will win the second set. Started by Peterson. Set comes over to Halverson, gets it over, dug by guard. Set to the right side. Hoffert hits it through, picked up by Peterson, put over the net by Soini. Now to the near side, Abel will hit it over. Picked up by Peterson, through on a hit off the hands of Holly, And Fargo South has one hit to clear it, and they will get it across. Played by Peterson. Set up, threw on a hit, and Weary the kill. That Weary-Holly matchup has gone in favor of Weary more times than not tonight. Soini serving set point. And it's an ace. The Packers hang on to take set two, 26-24. That is the final. And now they have a 2-0 lead over Fargo South in the EDC semifinals. Set three on the way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
I'm Carrie Hepper. Rodeo takes confidence. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming Today.
Welcome back to our coverage of the EDC Volleyball Tournament. This coverage is made by special arrangements with the North Dakota High School Activity Association Board of Directors. EDC Semifinals, West Fargo, a 2-0 lead over Fargo South. They won 25-20, hung on to win the last set 26-24 after blowing an 11-point lead. Packers one set win away from a trip on to the state volleyball tournament and a trip on tomorrow's EDC championship match where they could play for the number 1 seed. Olivia Soini will come up to serve, and our third set is underway. Set comes to Dalby, dug out by Fia Kuski, teed up and threw on a hit for Weary, picked up by Holly, set over to Abel. Abel will clear it across. On to the near side, Gassetti's hit played by Holly. Violation called against against Fargo South. Point for the Packers. They'll take a 1-0 lead. Serve for Soini. Dug out. On to the right side. Cleared across by Hoffert. Bump set via Kuski. Gassetti unable to clear the net. I don't know if it was a block. Well, it will be 4 hits, so she didn't clear the net. And we are tied at 1 apiece. Wachala in for Fargo South. So Marissa Wachala comes back to serve. Dug out by Fia Kuski. Teed up, and Weary doesn't clear the net. Another 4-hit situation, and 2-1 Fargo South. It's back to Marissa Wachala. Played by Halverson. Over on the hit for Gassetti. Sent right back over for Holly, and it was out of play. 2-2, we are tied. Winners so far today, Davies, Red River, and now this one to be determined. One more match after this one. Allie Halverson, who had that long trip to the service line last set, hits this one long. And it'll be the point for the Bruins, 3-2. Jedich will serve. Picked up at the circle, onto the near side. Gassetti hammers off a hit, and it's in front of the net, and it comes back over on the side of the Packers, and they will just clear it. Dug by Dalby. Back over to Guard. Guard doesn't clear the net. And tied again, 3-3. 3 quick ties here in set 3, which if it's a win for the Packers, would be the deciding set. Raina Fiakuski serving for the Packers. Dug by Majedic. Pulled back in play. Cleared across for Wachala. Set up, through on a hit. Goes long on the swing by McIntosh. 4-3 Bruins lead. Tegan Malo will rotate into the front row for South. Emma Dalby will serve for the Bruins. Picked up at the circle, onto the near side. Cross from a hit from Gassetti. Teed up and across for Guard. Violation called on the Packers. And the Bruins lead is at 5-3. It was a straight set win in the 2-point meeting between these two teams. Advantage Fargo South. This time West Fargo so far has flipped the script. But those matches, they were close, all 3 of those sets. And stays in play, point for West Fargo. 5-4, Packers within 1. Kiara Cepeda will come in to serve for West Fargo. Dug by Holly. Set to the near side. Guard gets it through, and Guard a kill. 6-4 South. Offered into the front row for the Bruins. It will be Madison Jackson to serve. Teed up and through, a kill for Ellie McIntosh. Packers will get that point right back. Neither team has had a run yet here in this third set. It is 6-5. And Olivia Peterson serving for West Fargo. And it goes long. 7-5 the score. Abel in for Fargo South, serving Genevieve Guard. 25-20, 26-24. Scores of our first 2 sets, all in favor of West Fargo. Dug out on the near side. Set comes over, and a kill for Halverson as she rattles that one off the double block. It is 7-6. Ellie McIntosh will now serve for West Fargo. Dug by Holly. Picked up at the circle, right side. Hoffert will clear it over. Rather, Tegan Malo will clear it over, 8-6. This is shaping up to be one of those matches where we're going to just trade points. And then before we know it, we'll be in the 20s. As Holly's serve is over. Plate center in the back row by Peterson. On to the near side, across for Weary on the hit. Set up for Dalby, and a kill for Dalby. 9-6, Fargo South. And it's back to Amelia Holly. Bumped at the circle. Comes across to Halverson through a block. Picked up by Holly. Jackson at the circle. Up to Dalby. Emma Dalby, another kill. And the Bruins in double figures first. They lead 10-6. Serve for Holly. Played in the back row. And they're out of hits. Point for the Bruins now, 11-6. Hawley took some off that one, and Peterson had to pick up some ground. It comes to Halverson, gets it over, played by guard, set back over to Abel, and a kill for Olivia Abel. 12-6. Fargo South playing some inspired volleyball. They doubled up West Fargo, and we'll take a break. Back with more at YourLiveEvent.com.
Same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
12-6, Fargo South leads set 3, down 2-0. Hawley serving out of that timeout. Weary down for a big kill. And that'll make it 12-7. West Fargo had an 8-0 lead in the first set, won 25-20, had an 11-point lead in the second set, won 26-24. So they know all about comebacks as avoiding losses on the comeback, as Soini will have the service error. And that will make it 13-7. Mr. Wachala will come in to serve. Picked up by Peterson, set to the near side, down on a hit, nice dig from Hawley, set from Jackson, across for guard. Started by Peterson, teed up by Soini, across from Weary, and it just stays in play. Another kill for Weary. 13-8 the score. Fargo South fans, it was a close play. Fargo South fans not liking that call. Now it's Allie Halverson to serve. Dug by Hawley, bump set to the near side, over for Abel. Played by Halverson, comes back over to Peterson. It goes long, no doubt on it that time. 14-8, point Bruins. Jedich will come in for Fargo South. Played on the near side. Comes over to Gazzetti off a block, and guard with the block. No, Dalby with the block. 15-8. Next serve on the near sideline. Comes over to Peterson. Peterson gets it through. And Olivia Peterson the kill. That is 15-9. And now it's Raina Fiakuski serving for West Fargo. Dug by Hawley, picked up by Jackson at the circle. Finesse or attempt to finesse it over. And West Fargo, Fargo South will get it over this time. Soini tees it up. Hit goes long for McIntosh. Point for the Bruins, 16-9. Malo front row. Emma Dalby back row serving. Soini to Gazzetti. Dug out by Majetic. Over to guard, and there to get the dig will be Soini. Peterson over the defense. Dugouts by Wachala off a block. Point West Fargo. Packers in double figures now. It is 16-10. Still some ground to make up for West Fargo. Packers would like the comeback here and to close the door on the semifinal matchup. Garasapeta serving. Played by Majetic. Set to guard, and they're going to say it's in play. 17-10, guard picks up the kill. Harford back in for the Bruins, and I believe it will be Jackson serving. Hits the top of the net, dug by Peterson, bump set, comes back over to Peterson, hits it through, dug by Majetic. Cleared across, dug by Fiakovsky. Over the defense, dig comes for guard to Hofford. Hofford off a block, she'll get a dig, bump set near side, comes to guard. Guard mistimes it, it is 17-11, point Packers. And it's Olivia Peterson serving for West Fargo. Jackson to guard, goes long. 17-12. Dug by Majetic. Put across and finessed over for Tegan Malo. 18-12. Olivia Abel in for the Bruins. She'll come in the front row. Jen Guard will serve. Serve for Guard. Dug by Peterson. Cleared across by McIntosh. Set comes to Malo, and Malo right through the block. 19-12, and West Fargo will take a timeout. Timeout Packers, they trail 19-12. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Trace Tisberg. I'm confident on the stage, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Genevieve Guard will serve for the Bruins. They lead 19-12, down 2-0. Nice dig by Cepeda. Comes over to Halverson, and a kill for Halverson. 19-13. And it is Ellie McIntosh to serve for the Packers. Set. Comes over to Abel, and violation up front called against the Packers. 20-13, and the Bruins now have put West Fargo into pressure time here as they are into the 20s. And it'll be Amelia Hawley serving. Tipped up front, comes right back over. They'll try again. It's Abel this time. Abel off the block. She'll get the kill, 21-13. Serve for Amelia Hawley. Set up to the near side, off a block. Abel the block. 22-13. Serve for Hawley. Picked up at the circle. Comes right over. Soini faking the set, getting the kill. 22-14. Packers are down by 8. And it's Olivia Soini to serve. Teed up, comes through, dig from Soini, no one's gonna get there. 23-14, and Fargo South has played some inspired volleyball here in set 3. Mr. Wachala back out on the court for the Bruins. Set on to the near side, hit comes through for Halverson and cleared by Holly. West Fargo will try again. Gassetti into a block for guard. No, it's Dalby with the block. 24-14, and now the Bruins are serving for set points. Soini comes across, Gassetti off a block, dug out by Weary, cleared across by Halverson, started by Abel. Jackson sets it up, Dalby gets it down, and it's out of play. Point for the Packers, 24-15. They are down by 9. And it's Halverson serving. And it's an ace. Next serve for Halverson, received by Abel to the right side, and a kill for Emma Dalby. Set 3 goes to Fargo South, 25-16. They keep their hopes of an EDC championship match alive here by making this match now 2-1 as they defeat the West Fargo Packers here 25-16. Set 4 comes your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
DJ Coulter through American Family Insurance provides all of our insurance needs. We have both vehicles through him. We have our house coverage through him. We have an umbrella through him. We're with another large insurance provider for 20 years, and to make a change was a very big deal to us. DJ himself sat down with my husband and I and went through all of our policies, everything that we were looking to switch. I would certainly recommend the DJ Coulter Agency as they are so helpful. If I have a question and I call, someone actually answers the phone. I send an email and I get a response promptly. If I want a one-on-one meeting with anyone, they will meet with us, and DJ will meet with you as well. Plus, I love how they give back to the community. My family, my children play a lot of sports. No matter what event we go to, you are going to see the DJ Coulter Agency name there, and that shows how they give back to the community in which they serve, and I love that.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Set 4 about to get underway. EDC Semifinals on YourLiveEvent.com. And Amelia Hawley will serve for Fargo South. South was down 2-0. They came back and won that last set. They win another one. We'll have 5 here. Would be the first time here at West Fargo. And West Fargo out to a quick start. Olivia Abel will get the first point for the Bruins. Next serve from Holly. Picked up at the circle, on to the near side. And this one comes across. Teed up, through for Weary, and Grace Weary will make it 1-1. And now Allie Halverson will serve. Put across and finessed over by Emma Dalby. And that will make it 2-1. Wachala in for the Bruins. Wachala will serve. Bumped on the near side by Peterson. Through on a hit. Cassetti ties it up at 2, and we are back and forth here through the first 4 points. And it's Rhea Fiakuski. Rhea Fiakuski will serve for West Fargo. Comes over, picked up by Fiakuski. On to the near side, comes over. Played by Guard, put across by Dalby, and another kill for Dalby. (3-2) Fargo South's lead. Jedich will come in to serve. This one will be sent right back over, and West Fargo just able to get a clear on a free ball. Teed up, Dalby down, dug out by Soini. Bump set near side, and Cassetti's ball was tipped in the front row. 3-3 the score. Kiara Cepeda up to serve. And it stays in, it's an ace. West Fargo leads 4-3. Set to the near side, and it comes over for Guard, and West Fargo out of hits. 4-4, another tie. Serve for Dalby, played by Peterson, put up for McIntosh, off a block, Malo the block. 5-4 the lead for Fargo South. Next serve, played by Peterson. Set comes back over to Peterson, off a block, picked up by Soini. Works its way back to Peterson over the defense. There to make the dig is Wachala. West Fargo will try again. They come to Peterson through the block. It was tipped. Peterson gets the point. 5-5 the score. And here comes Olivia Peterson. Dug out by Wachala. Onto the near side, Guard off a block that comes out of play. Point Packers. Point Bruins. They lead 6-5. Madison Jackson will serve. On to the near side, McIntosh off a block. Violation called on Fargo South. We are tied at 6. It is just point for point. We've been tied at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Literally point for point. As now Ellie McIntosh serving. Dug by Majetish. Overpass able to clear is Malo. Put up off a block from McIntosh, rather Weary. Comes over to Halverson. Halverson off a block and cleared across by Weary. South will try it again. Malo hits it off the hands of Peterson. Dug out by Cepeda. Cleared across by Halverson. Bump sent near side, and it was a hit, but a low one for guard, and the Packers get a tiebreaker go their way. They take their their second lead. It is 7-6. Win for the Packers here, and they are on to the state volleyball tournament, on to the EDC championship tomorrow. Played by Majetic, set to the near side, off a block, and a big block comes from Weary. 8-6 Packers. Picked up at the circle, put right back across, bump set near side, and finessed over by Weary. Set comes over to Peterson, dug out by Malo, threw on a hit from guard, picked up by McIntosh, and cleared across by Soini. Threw on a hit from Malo, played by McIntosh. Set comes back over to Peterson, off a well-timed block from Tegan Malo. 8-7 the score. Genevieve Gard will serve for Fargo South. Set comes over to Halverson through the defense, dug by Jackson, works its way over to Abel. Now at the circle, and Soini mistimes it. And we'll be tied again at 8. 10 at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Genevieve Gard up to serve again. On to the near side, off a block. Bump by Cepeda, cleared across by Halverson. Teed up, threw on a hit, picked up by Cepeda. And this will be finessed over the defense. 8-8 the score, set for 2-1 the lead for West Fargo. And no touch on that hit, and a point for the Packers, 9-8 their lead. And Olivia Soini to serve. And an ace off the hands of Gard. 10-8 West Fargo. Hit comes through, dug out, set to the near side, and played by Holly, and it's in front of the net, down Weary. 11-8 lead for the Packers. Davies, Red River, both winners today. They'll play in state qualifiers. Packers trying to become the third team to win here in this round of the EDC Volleyball Tournament. Played by Abel. Bump set comes back over to Abel. She will clear it across. Picked up by Peterson. Set by Soini. Comes to Halverson. Dug by Abel. Set this time to Malo. And let's see if the Packers can get the hit they need. They can't. 11-9, point for the Bruins. And Amelia Hawley will serve for Fargo South. Teed up for Weary, and it stays in play. Weary gets the kill. (12-9), Packers advantage. And Allie Halverson to serve. She was part of that long run. She was at the service line when the Packers rattled off about 13 straight points. Set to the far side, this one off a block, and sent over by the Packers, but unfortunately out of play for West Fargo. 12-10 the score. Wachalla serving. Low set, picked up by Weary, comes across. Holly will play it. Jackson sets it up for Dalby. Dalby's hit, picked up by Soini. Comes over to the left side, through for Peterson, and West Fargo extends the rally. Fiakovsky, bump set, near side, and down is Gassetti. 13-10. Raina Fiakovsky serving. Comes over to Abel, and it got the antenna. So a point for the Packers, 14-10. And Fargo South wants to take a timeout. They trail 14-10 here in set 4. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
14-10, West Fargo leads Fargo South, EDC semifinals. Raina Fiakovsky will serve. This one cleared across. Through on a block, dug out in the front row by McIntosh. Gassetti finesses it over. Dug by guard, teed up for Dalby, picked up by Fiakovsky. Over to the left side, Peterson off the hands of Hawley, put across by Jackson. Now to the near side, Gassetti gets it across, dug out by Hawley. Works its way over to Dalby. Dalby through a block, and a nice dig comes from Gassetti and through for Halverson. Defensive play after defensive play on both sides. It ultimately becomes a point for the Packers. 15-10, their lead. Serve for Fiakovsky. And an ace. 16-10 the score. Packers won the first set, dropped the third. Ball comes over to Hawley, across, dug by Fiakovsky, onto the near side, over for Gassetti, and cleared by Hawley. Nice defense for South, and this one out of play off the tip. Soini will get the kill. It's 17-10. Serve for Fiakovsky, dug by Hawley, goes over to the right side, and it's through a block. Point for Dalby. They're going to call the lift, actually, on that one. 17-11 the score. Medicic will come in. Picked up at the circle, through for McIntosh, and clears for South. Play for Medicic and a kill. I believe that will be Gassetti with the kill. 18-11, and Fargo South wants a timeout. Timeout Bruins. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
(18-11). West Fargo leads set 4, 7 points away from qualifying for the state tournament and moving on to the EDC Championship tomorrow. Cepeda serving, comes to guard, off a block, dug out by Majetic onto the near side, and guard will get it over, and Genevieve Guard a kill. 18-12 the score. And Emma Dalby will do the serving. Dug by Fiakuski, through on a hit for McIntosh. And Ellie McIntosh the kill, 19-12 the score. And it's Olivia Peterson to serve for the Packers. Set up to Malo, and a pancake dig, but not enough hang time. Malo the kill, 19-13 the score. Talon Hoffer in for the Bruins. Madison Jackson serving. Dug by Peterson, picked up by Cepeda. And Holly's hit dig got by her teammates. It's now 20-13. And it's Ellie McIntosh to serve. Through for Malo. Dug out by Peterson. Comes over to Weary. Weary will get this one across. And a block for Soini. 21-13 the score. McIntosh's serve, play by Majetic. Set to the near side, and it is over and out of play on the hit from guard. 22-13 the score. Next one from McIntosh. Picked up by Jackson, and it's a kill. I believe it'll be guard, and a point for the Bruins. 22-13 the score, and Fiakuski, 22-14 the score, and Fiakuski will come in for the Packers. Serve for guard. Dug by Fiakuski, teed up for Weary, off a block. Set from Jackson, comes to Abel. Dug out by Peterson, bump set from Soini, and this one out of play. Point for the Bruins, 22-15. Serve from guard. Set up by Soini, put across by Weary, played by Abel, works its way over to Malo, and Tegan Malo a kill, 22-16 the score. Packers better watch out because Fargo South is on a run. Hit comes through, and a kill for Peterson. Ellie Halverson. 23-16. Packers are 2 away from a win here and a trip on to state. And it's Soini to serve. Comes over to Malo, finesses it over, and Malo the kill, 23-17. Loser of this match plays tomorrow at 11 o'clock against Davies in a state qualifying match. Serve for Holly, dug by Fiakuski, set to the near side, and it's through for Halverson. Allie Halverson will make it 24-17. This is match point. And dug out by Fiakuski. Cassetti will set to Peterson, and missed time by Peterson. It's 24-18. Mercer Wachala will check in for the Bruins and will come in to serve. Peterson goes long. 24-19. Teed up to Cassetti, and another hitting error, 24-20. Momentum tilting right now to Fargo South, and you can see in front of us West Fargo having a quick huddle before this next serve from Wachala. Comes over, Cassetti gets it down, and that will be match point, 25-24. And the West Fargo Packers are on to the state volleyball tournament. They defeat Fargo South 3-1 and advance to the EDC championship as well. Postgame show coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
The Fargo South Bruin Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Fargo South activities. They're grateful for the current corporate sponsors, Gate City Bank, Craftwell, Midco, and First International Bank, for their continued support. The mission of the Bruin Booster Club is to support students' ability to participate in all kinds of South High activities, while promoting school spirit, encouraging parent and community support for the Bruins. There's still time to become a member. Check them out on Facebook or search the Fargo South homepage for more information.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Welcome back to our post-game show. West Fargo wins in 4 sets against Fargo South. They are on to state. Allie Halverson joining us. First off, congratulations. You guys are going back to state. How does that feel?
It feels great. Honestly, with the team, we losing 3 seniors, I am really happy of how we have been able to play this season with a lot of new girls, because only having 3 seniors really kind of makes it tough, but I am really happy with how we've been playing this whole season.
Yeah, it seems you guys have really started to settle in here down this stretch. Let's talk about this match tonight. You guys had an 8-0 lead in set 1. Fargo South comes and battles back. You still win, but they make it close. Set 2, an 11-point lead. Fargo South battles back. You still win. What do you feel like you guys come away with the win, but you blew some good-sized leads. What do you feel like was that learning experience for you?
It's good to get to know our struggles and what we can do to improve. And I really think the third set was something that would help us win the fourth set because of how important it is to be able to play as a team and being able to trust each other. So I really think them winning the third set really boosted our energy and gave us the confidence we need to win the fourth set.
You guys have had some long trips to the service line tonight. You had one of those included. What's the mindset you have to get in when you get into those runs?
Just always know that our team is there for you, and when you make a mistake, just to lean on each other and know that everyone's going to be there for you, and to just go point by point and just know that anything and everything that happens is for a reason.
All right, well, congratulations on going on to state in the EDC Championship. I'll let you get back and celebrate with your team.
Yes, thank you.
Allie Halverson with us here on the Postgame Show. More coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Carrie Hepper. Rodeo takes confidence. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
All right, here we go, and welcome back to our post-game show and a 4-set win for West Fargo. We're talking with Kelsey Titus, head coach of the Packers. Coach, congratulations. You guys are on to state here in year one. What's that feeling like?
Oh, it's pretty awesome. It's a great feeling. I was excited for the girls.
We just got done talking to Allie Halverson, and she said that losing some seniors on this team, they kind of had to rebuild their leadership. And looking at how you guys played the latter half of this season, you started stringing together some wins. At what point during the regular season do you feel that the tide started to shift your way?
You know, I actually feel like we started really, really well. Kind of after that first tournament, we really started to figure out our rotations and things that way. But then we got tested in the middle of the season against South there. And it was really after that match when we got tested that first time and didn't succeed that we really felt the team kind of come together and figure those things out together. And so kind of after that match, we really started to pull that together.
You guys had a good run to start the first set. It was 8-0. South comes in, makes it close. You still get the win. Second set, you guys had an 11-point lead. South makes it close again. You still come away with the win, which is always obviously the plus, but what was the biggest learning experience for your team in those two sets?
Well, I think for us it's the being tested and succeeding is what really carries over there for us, is because we are going to get challenged when we play really good teams like South is. And so it was exciting for our team to learn that even though those runs happen where the other team is going, that we still can fight through that and come out on the winning side of that.
So now you guys guaranteed a trip onto state. Tomorrow you're going to fight for the #1 seed. The two teams warming up in front of you. Mm-hmm. One's going to be your opponent. If you had to pick, which is the matchup you're hoping for tomorrow?
That's a tough one. Both teams are great. We've obviously played, I think we've played North 3 times this year, but I'd really love another shot at Cheyenne too, because they're such a great team too. So both matchups would be awesome.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us here, and again, congratulations on qualifying for state.
Thank you.
We got more of a post-game show coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
DJ Coulter through American Family Insurance provides all of our insurance needs. We have both vehicles through him. We have our house coverage through him. We have an umbrella through him. We're with another large insurance provider for 20 years, and to make a change was a very big deal to us. DJ himself sat down with my husband and I and went through all of our policies, everything that we were looking to switch. I would certainly recommend the DJ Coulter Agency, as they are so helpful. If I have a question and I call, someone actually answers the phone. I send an email and I get a response promptly. If I want a one-on-one meeting with anyone, they will meet with us, and DJ will meet with you as well. Plus, I love how they give back to the community. My family, my children play a lot of sports. No matter what event we go to, you are going to see the DJ Coulter Agency name there, and that shows how they give back to the community in which they serve, and I love that.
And checking in again here on our post-game show. And so here's how things are up to this point. Davies defeated West Fargo Horace. Red River defeated Shanley. Shanley and Horace, their seasons end. Now Davies will play against South tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock in a state qualifying match. Red River will play the loser of this next semifinal matchup between Cheyenne and Northwell. West Fargo will play the winner tomorrow for the EDC championship. But congratulations to West Fargo, the first state qualifier out of the EDC here for the state tournament in this 2022 EDC Volleyball tournament. Let's get now a chance to name some of our post-game awards, and we'll start with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and that is going to be the athlete we talked to in Allie Halverson. Allie Halverson had some big plays. The biggest moment, one of the big moments that stands out, I should say, in her performance tonight was that trip to the service line. They rattled off 12 straight points, and she head-maned that run for the West Fargo Packers. Here she is, the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Remember that tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. Now for our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, and that one, a lot of candidates really for both of these awards. So for the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, I'm actually going to go with the Enbridge Energy Players of the Games. And it seems like Riley Gassetti and Grace Weary had some big timely kills for the West Fargo Packers, so they are the Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. Excuse me, RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game. Hillsborough and Drayton, they thank you and the area grows for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planter experts. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. They wish you a safe harvest and thank you for your business. Go online to planterdoc.com for more information. That is RDK Enterprises. My thanks to Reggie Funk, our cameraman here on our broadcast. Chase Miller will take you through our final semifinal matchup, which is coming up between Fargo North and West Fargo Cheyenne. Reminder again, our final score here in this semifinal. West Fargo wins in 4 sets, 25-20, 26-24, 16-25, 25-20. They are on to state and they are on to the EDC Volleyball Championship. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com.